Okay. Hmm. I don't know what's wrong with the network this night.
It's network problem, sir. Also here,
Seriously. Can you
I'm
see?
facing serious network problem.
We need to make money and get out of this country. You can go to a better country, trade and make money. Can you see what the network is doing now? Can I even see my name? It's serious.
Empty around. Do.
It's even taking time to do. Oh, can you see my screen?
It's loading.
It's try to load, but
Yes.
it's
I don't
loading.
know.
Yes, it's sure. It's network problem, sir.
It's frustrating me. That's the problem. I don't
Yes, sir.
like I don't like when these little things are getting to me. Okay. I think we are here now, huh?
We can now see, sir,
All
clearly.
right then. Better. All right. So as I was saying, on the weekly time frame, we're already seeing that bullish push coming in from dollar. Dollar trying to tell us that we are moving up, dollar strength. Now let's confirm that on the daily. Is daily also giving us the same vibe? Is daily telling us we should be expecting something? So this is an intermediate time high that gave out this intermediate thing low. This high was responsible for this low. So what we have is this. Then we have this low that went higher to give us this high, isn't it? This one here. And this low, this high came down to give us this low, which was lower than this low. Sorry. This low, which was lower than this low. You can see. Wow. Yeah. What's going on? It's not. Now we give us this low here. Can you see the low? Can you see that this low is lower than this, isn't it?
Yes.
Good. Now, when you look at that low, look at the low carefully. You'll see that aside from this candle taking out this low, can you see that it closed inside this place, isn't it? It came down first. This was how the candle formed. It came down first as a bearish candle. Then the buyers pushed it up as a what? A bullish candle. And ended up being a bullish candle. Buy candle. God bless you. Then you notice that for like 2 days, it bought for 2 days, isn't it? Buy for 2 days. Can you see that? It bought for what? For 2 days. Now, what did you notice with this candle? Look at the last day candle. Look at the last day candle. Look at it carefully. Did this candle close higher than the previous day? Did it close higher than this guy? Yes.
No.
Look at it very well. Did this candle close higher
It
than
closed
this
the
guy?
higher than that. Yes,
Yes.
yes.
It closed
It
higher than this.
closed.
So, which means that we had 3 days of dollar strength, isn't it? 3 days of dollar strength.
Yes, sir.
So that means pound USD, pound USD for last week, 3 days sold. Euro USD last 3 days sold. Before that Friday that we began to saw buy to the upside. Now, with that in mind, because if you're looking at dollar index, if the currency is going up, if dollar index is going up, It's trying to tell you that anything that relates to the dollar should be selling. Do you understand? Anything that is related to the dollar
Yes,
should
sir.
be selling. If you're looking at, I think the only pair you want to see that is working the same way with this is USD CHF and USD JPY. If dollar is strengthening here, USD CHF will be buying, USD JPY will be buying. Do you understand now? We'll come into that part.
Yes, sir.
So now we're looking at this rejection to the upside. No problem. Dollar is saying, I want to buy, and rejected to upside. But inside this high and this low, did you observe anything inside? That there are smaller, higher highs and higher low. Have you?
Yes, sir.
Can you see that?
Ranging.
Smaller, higher highs and higher low that made up this big high and big low. Now, this big high and big low you're seeing here is the overall view of the market. The overall view of the market says this market is going where? Selling. For people who are long-term traders, what they want to do is this. If you are seeing this kind of move, all they are waiting for is that I have my swing high, I have my swing low. The market should go here and start selling again. Do you understand? The market should go here and
Yes, sir.
start selling again. But you as a day trader, all you're looking for is that small move. See this move. This is what you're looking for. You are not concerned about all these big ones. It is small move inside the market that you want to take opportunity of every day, not the big one. So for that reason, now we'll be looking at all these short-term highs. This is the ranges bracket, short-term low. That's what you'll be looking out for. So the most recent short-term high and short-term low is here. On the bigger view, you already know that this market is dropping, and now it's retracing to the upside. But if you look at the short-term high, this is a short-term high. Can you see that short-term high here? And this is the latest short-term low. Now the market is inside within the short-term high and short-term low, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Now you will notice for people, if you understand when I use my fair value gaps and the remaining, you will notice that inside here is a fair value gap. Did the market respect that fair value gap? That was why I was asking you a question then. So look at it. Did the market respect that fair value? Look at it. This candle, did it respect the fair value gap? No, it
No.
didn't. It didn't. If it respected it, we were supposed to have a sell.
Yes.
Can you see that? But because it didn't respect it, so it didn't respect it by forming what? This candle. And this candle ended very bullish. Yes, and ended very bullish. Can you see that space between where it closed and this? So it ended bullish above that now. What will I be expecting? I'll be expecting bullish price action again. I'll be expecting buys again to this region. That's the swing high. So that's my draw on liquidity to this swing high. Remember, we did this on the weekly time frame that we were looking for opportunities that will push up to 50% of that. Do you understand? So that means if the daily and the weekly are on the same plane, telling us we should be bullish for the week on pound, on dollar, anything dollar. So that means if we're looking at dollar pairs, we should be looking at sell opportunities for dollar pairs majorly for the week. So that being said, let's go over to the 4-hour time frame. On the 4-hour time frame, what's the 4-hour time frame telling us? Now, on the 4-hour time frame, there's a way you analyze it. If you notice the way we analyze this guy here, we analyze this daily time frame. We looked at them as what? As short-term highs and short-term low, isn't it? Now let's go to 4-hour time frame and see clearly. Let's go inside the market, and let's see what we have inside the market. On the 4-hour time frame, this is what we have. Can you see this now? This becomes an intermediate term high, intermediate term low, another intermediate term high, and the most recent intermediate term low. This is our range. This is what we have. This is our range. Can you see that? Now, what are you seeing? That this guy has been going up. Has been going up, has been going up. Like I told you initially, always look out for 50%. It's what I'm telling you now is another secret. I'm giving you a tidbit now. 50% of Fibonacci. 50% of Fibonacci for any long move that you have. Fibonacci level. Always wait for market to retrace 50% before you react. Now, 50% from every intermediate term high to intermediate term low. Remember, this is an intermediate term high, isn't it? And this is another intermediate term low. Now, if I drop my 50% from here, 50% from here, let me put it down to this region. Now, where's our 50%? You can see that this is our 50% here. This is our 50%. Well, the market has gone past 50%, isn't it?
Mm.
Yes, it has gone into 78%. Because this is 61%, this is 50%, this is 78%. It has gone into 78%. Now, what is it trying to tell you? Now, for this market to have gone through 78%, it's not going to just. Now, note this on Monday. Monday, Tuesday, sell it. Wednesday, Thursday, you can start the buy. Now, what am I trying to say? That on Monday, Tuesday, because it has gone past 78%, this guy will come back a bit.
Repeat.
It will retrace a bit before this.
I don't see.
Do you understand what I'm
Bye,
saying?
Yemi.
Before buying, it will
Yes, sir.
retrace, sell a bit before it buys. So, which means that, let me make this. Now, look at these candles that are forming. Remember, this is our range. Look at these candles here that were forming. What did you notice with this candle? Look at your candle.
Getting weaker.
Getting weaker. God bless you. The candles are getting weaker. That means at this level, you should be expecting what? A retracement. A retracement into either this level, continue higher. Now, how do we get that retracement? Still use your Fibonacci again. Since you already know that this guy might retrace, if you draw your Fibonacci from this low here, and you put it to the possible high for it to reverse, remember what I said, 50%. Now, your 50% falls here. Your 50% falls within here, down to this region. So that's the region you're expecting the market to drop to before the buy starts. So you're expecting that this market drops into this region. Then from this region, you start looking for buy opportunities to the upside. Buy opportunities to the upside. Now, how do you translate this to other currency pairs? How? Let's take this. On gold, if dollar is going to be strengthened for the week, which means gold, SAUSD, we should be looking for what? Sell opportunities.
Yes, sir.
Sell opportunities. Which means that pound USD, should be looking for what?
Sell opportunity.
Sell opportunities. Euro USD, sell.
Sell opportunity.
Aussie USD,
Sell.
sell. USD JPY, buy.
Sell. Bye, Yemi.
USD CHF, buy.
Bye.
But now you will not just say, oh, because dollar is doing this, all of them should do this. You need to still go inside that currency pair and check. So you can take the high probability currency pair that aligns with what you have done on USD index. Do you understand? So let's start with gold. Let's go to gold and see what gold has. This is gold. This was my analysis on, when did I even analyze this? I think on Friday. This was the opportunity I saw on gold on Friday. And this, I think it took about 300 pips on Friday out of gold from this region. I posted this on the group. Isn't it? I posted this inside the group. This was the opportunity we had on Friday, straight into this region. So let me clear that and see what we have. Now, what I was expecting that gold will do. This is what I was expecting that gold will do. I was expecting gold to buy right into this high. And to go straight, take out that high before pulling back. So I was expecting something like this before coming back for dollar strength. Remember, we're looking at dollar to strengthen, isn't it? So, but let's go back to the weekly time frame and see our analysis on gold. Gold is on an all-time high. Someone did told me that the target for gold was 4,000. They're looking at targeting gold for 4,000. I do not know how true that is. I am not the market, so I don't know. Now, last week, we can see that buy. Gold also bought. You can see it ended bullish against private the previous week. So this is giving us more like a bullish vibe. But we still cannot say gold is going to continue bullish for next week. I'm seeing dollar. Dollar is looking like it wants to start selling. So if dollar wants to start strengthening, that means gold shouldn't strengthen as well. Remember,
Sir.
gold is strong. Gold is strong. If gold is strong and dollar is strong, what do you expect to see range happening in the market? It is this period where you begin to see people losing money in gold. This period of range, that is where people, you will buy, you will sell, you will buy, you will sell. It will come, take you out on buy. If you sell, it will go, take you out on sell. If you buy, it will come, take you out on buy. So people will lose money if you do not understand the move that gold is about to play. Now, to get your clear move, you can see what I'm marking here. I'm marking the previous week high, isn't it? Can you see this? And I'm marking the previous week low. Robert, can you see me? Can you see what I'm doing?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So I'm marking the previous week high. I'm marking the previous week low. Please try to understand. I don't know. Most of my analysis, they always be like teaching. Well, now, mark the previous week high, previous week low. What are you looking for? Wait for the markets to take one side. Liquidity graph. Let it just go up and take one side. It shouldn't break it though. Just go take one side. It might take this one or take this one. Patiently wait. If you take this one and weak inside, then know that in remaining days of the week, it should buy to this level. If it takes the upside first and comes inside, then you know for the remaining days of the week, gold should sell to this level. So how do we translate this on the lower time frame? If I go to the daily time frame, can you see what I was telling you? What's this thing looking like? What is it looking like?
Buy. Buy.
Look at it carefully. Mr. Deniji, what is it looking
Sir.
like?
Looking like ranging, sir.
God bless you. It's looking like a range. Can you see this? This is two lines. It's looking like a range. Remember what I told you? Gold is strong.
Yes.
Dollar is getting
Dollar
strong.
is strong. Yes, sir.
So you should see a fight between dollar and gold. There should be fight between dollar and gold. And remember what I said earlier, that these two lines I have drawn, I will not trade anything inside these two lines. I'll be trading outside these two lines. Now, outside these two lines, what do I mean? I've done my analysis and I found out that on the more favorable side, it is only I will only sell gold. I will not buy gold for this week because dollar is showing strength. Do you understand? Now, where would I be buying
Yes, sir.
my gold from? Where would I be buying my gold from? Let's look at what we have in this market. Now, according to us, we have what? This is an order block. Daily time frame. This guy dropped into this order block. You can see it dropped here and it's looking bullish, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Looking bullish to the upside. Now, inside here also, we have what? Let me back this. We have a fair value gap here. Tiny fair value, isn't it? Which means
Yes,
that
sir.
this our candle here should stand as what? A resistance candle. This candle here should stand as a resistance candle. Now, there are two things I'm looking out for this region. I'm looking out for this place as a resistance, and I'm looking at this place as a resistance. So two things are happening. If I do not see a rejection here, then I expect a rejection here before I start looking for sell. Do you understand now? If I do not see a
Yes, sir.
rejection here, I'll look for a rejection here. Now, how do I wait for this rejection here on Monday? I'll mark out this candle high. Let me make it big. Mark out this candle high. Previous day high. Mark out this guy here. Previous day low.
Yeah.
What will I be looking out for? That the next candle that will form will just go in as if it's going to buy. The next thing you see is something like this. Long wick on a Monday and a close bearish. Anything that makes this guy close bearish, that confirms our direction for gold for the week. Sell opportunities. Sell until we get to this level. Can you see that? Now, if it doesn't do that on Monday, say it doesn't reject here, and maybe just like this night, it just starts, bam, I will begin to see strong bullish push. Now, I'll be expecting that thing to happen here. Long candle wick rejection here. Monday ends as a sell candle. Then that means Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I'm selling. I'll sell right into this region. Take my profit and leave. Now, it's possible that the market might still continue to do this into this region. But my first place of watch out for is here. Push into this region, I'll take out my beef. Now, that's my game plan. Trade gold for the week. Dollar is showing strength. Gold is showing strength. But but I want to stay with the two boundary lines. Remember, we have two boundaries. We have boundary 1 and boundary 2, isn't it?
Right. Yes, sir.
Now, I want to see that gold goes in to take out boundary 1, but does not break it. If it doesn't break it, and the candle closes inside this zone, good. That signifies my dollar strength. I'll start selling.
Inside.
Yes, inside. Then I'll start selling gold to the downside. So I am more on the sell side on gold for this week. I'm looking out for more sells on gold for the week.
Wait to charge it.
Let's go to the 4-hour time frame. Now, on the 4-hour time frame, according to what we've said, let me take this out. We're still standing with our, we're still sitting with our range, our weekly range. You can see the range, that weekly range here. We're still starting with the weekly range. Can't you see how clear this is? This is here. See how clear for you to know that this is a range. Now, inside this range, let's take out market structure inside the range. This is the 4-hour time. This is our intermediate time high. This is our intermediate time low. Can you see that? Intermediate time high, intermediate time low. The market went up and gave us an intermediate time high and came down to want to give us an intermediate time low to continue higher again for another intermediate time high. But that's where the problem is. Can you see this thing I was talking about earlier? Can you see this zone here? That's the fair value gap, which validates this guy here as an order block. Now we are seeing this again on where? On the 4-hour time frame. So we might likely see our rejection and reversal coming in tomorrow. Sells tomorrow. You might likely see sell opportunities starting out tomorrow on gold. Now, if I'm to trade this on gold clearly, all I need to do is to go to the 15 minutes time frame. Go to the 15 minutes time frame. On the 15 minutes time frame, let me draw my swing highs and swing lows. See what I'll put here. Now, this is what I was expecting. That this guy goes, as it has dropped, I'll see it go as if he wants to buy. No problem. Come down, take out everything that is here, and the next thing I'll wait for a switch structure. Come down, break everything that is here, test it, and I'm expecting gold. Can you see this now? I'm expecting gold. So my best bet on gold for this week is sell. Sell opportunities on gold for the week. SAUSD, we're looking out for sales. Sell opportunities for the week. Opportunities. That we've seen, that we've confirmed. Let's look at Forex Factory. Now remember, if you're trading gold, you want to see what you have on the economic calendar. That's what we have on the economic calendar we should be wary of, or we should be careful of, the days we should be careful of. Starting out on Monday. It is Monday here, Monday, September 22. Do we have anything on gold? Yes. On US dollar, yes. FOMC member stakes 5 p.m. Nigerian time. On Tuesday, do we have anything on USD? Yes. 2:45 p.m. flash manufacturing PMI. Now, these guys will be used. You see these news events, they will use it to trigger that area I just showed us on gold. Let me go back. Can you see? They'll use it to trigger that push. That news will come in negative for dollar. So gold will use it, the gold buyers will use it to push upside. So some traders will think gold will continue buying, and before you know, the market will normalize again, and everything will start. That sales will start. So the best bet for you to trade on this pair is watch out for those news events that is on dollar. Let the news come and spike reaction in the market before you start trading. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Let those news come out and spike every liquidity available before you start trading gold. So your best bet should start from tomorrow, 5 p.m. Now the market would have done, gold would have moved a bit for that news event start. So your best trading conditions will start on Tuesday. Your best trading conditions will start on Tuesday. Yes, you can start scalping it from tomorrow. Your best trading condition starts from Tuesday. So that's that on gold. I'm looking for more sales on gold. Let's see what pound US is doing. On pound, can you see that push? Can you imagine this push? See, can you see this? Can you see that gold US is already showing that strength? It's on Friday. It's already showing that dollar strength on Friday. See this 15-minute candle on Friday. And if you notice since last week, what has been happening? Can you see that
I've been selling, buying
it has
before.
been selling? It's bought before, but now it's selling.
Yes, it's selling. Yes, yes.
So let's go to the weekly time frame. There's one thing with the markets that you need to understand. If you analyze the market this week, do not say it will do like that next week. There are different reactions. Market will react differently. So that's why you do your analysis every week, every week. Even the day, if you analyze today, Monday, go back and analyze on Tuesday. Something might have happened that will change the market again. So it's not always saying I've analyzed today, it should be the same today. No. Now, let's look at the direction here. This is a low. This low was responsible for this high. This high came back, give us a higher low. I was responsible for this high. This is our weekly range. Now, if I'm trading like, if I'm somebody who is a positional trader, that is when I'll be looking at this kind of move. Comes down, then I can start buying. I can buy this thing for the next 6 months, 1 year. I'll just enter my buy here. 6 months, 1 year, I'll just leave it. Buy. Yes. I can wait for it. Just wait for it around here. Once they enter into this region, I buy. And for the next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, I'm still on the buy. Yes. If they're positional, that's how positional traders, they call them long-term traders. That's how they trade. That's how, okay, look at this move now. Look at this. Look at this move here. Or here. Some people are responsible for this. Some people are buying this right now. I'm talking to you. If you come again, they are still buying. They will add more positions when they come here. They bought here. They bought here. They bought here. They are waiting for another one. Once it comes again, they will buy. Comes again, they will buy. Can you see that now? But you don't have that patience to wait. Do you know how many weeks this is? Do you know how many weeks this is? Do you know how many weeks this will be? You don't have that kind of patience and money to wait for this guy. So you're not a positional trader. What you're looking for is what is happening inside these weekly candles. What is happening? That is your opportunity. That is what you're waiting for. And that is why you're a day trader. What is happening inside? So let's look at what we have on pound USD. Now we have this low that was responsible for this high. The trading range on the weekly time frame. Now, when you measure this move, remember, using your Fibonacci level, if I draw from here to here, where did I say I'm expecting the market to drop to 50% before anything, isn't it? Are we there?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We are there.
Good. Robert, are you here?
Yes, sir.
Good. Remember, I said I would love to see that the market drops 50% into this range before I start looking out for buy opportunities, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
This is the weekly time frame. Remember, how many weeks do you think this guy will drop into that 50%? Now, the opportunity you are looking out for can last for more than 1 month. This we are looking at on pound USD. It can last for next 1 month. Do you understand? Because every
Yes.
candle formation you're seeing here is going to be for one week. One week candle formation. Imagine 1 week, another 1 week, another 1 week. If you do a little buy, 1 week, 1 week. Once you get into that region, you can now say, okay, I think I want to start buying now. Can you see that? So I'll be expecting it, even yes, for precision level 6, I'll be expecting this guy to drop into this region. Let me mark that. So we're expecting it to drop into this area here. This demand zone. Into this demand zone here. I'm expecting gold pound USD to drop into this region of 1.24254 and 1.21769. That will be the region I was expecting pound USD to drop into for the continue with the buy again. For the continue with the buy. So let's go on what we're doing. Now we've seen the general move of the market. When this guy, let's look deep down inside now. When this guy dropped from this high, it came down into this traditional support region. Can you see that? It was not able to go higher. It was not able to go higher. Do you know why? Assuming this thing, this area here coincides with the 50% level of the Fibonacci area, that would have been a perfect time for them to buy. But because this is just a support level, that yes, it's going to push price, but it is not yet time for them to continue with the big buy. That is why you're not seeing that huge push. And you see, they just went up and they came down again. So now we're still expecting that solid sell. Before we continue. So let's look at the daily candles now. We have this short-term sell that went back up to give us this buy. Now, what happened within this buy here? And you see that everything that is lying here, after, let me make this big. You can see the way we're looking at this market. From the big view, we are looking at the smaller view. Look at all these candles. What did you think happened here? What happened there? Here. What do you think happened there? Huh?
It's raining, sir.
God bless you. It ranged here. It ranged here. This is the period for how many weeks? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. For 5 weeks. Pound USD ranged here for 5 weeks. It was just last week we went and took up all the liquidity that was resting here. As you can see, for retail traders, we call this what? Triple top. This is top 1, top 2, and top 3. A lot of people have their stop losses here. Not here. So they went there, they took out all those stop loss. You can see the strength they're using to sell. Now your first opportunity or your first area of target will be this low here. For this week, you should be looking at pound USD coming to take this price level of 1.33454. 1.33454. Your second area of take profit will be this week. The third one should be here. As a day trader, you can see the targets we are looking out for. I think this is a bit clearer. This is more clearer than looking out for. So we're looking at pound USD to sell strongly for the week. Now, with that being said, let's break it down into the lower frames. Let's go to the daily time frame. On the daily time frame, what are we seeing on the time frame? Now, if the weekly is telling us to sell, can you see that on the daily time frame, it sold for how many days? For 3 days. Imagine. Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Sold for good 3 days. That means Monday, Tuesday was the buy. Monday, Tuesday, it bought. From Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it kept selling. All right, let's analyze it by structure. It was this low that was responsible for this high, isn't it? This high came back, give us this low, and we're expecting that this low will give us what? A new high. But as you can see, the high didn't come, right? It didn't give us that high. Now, let me mark that for us to see something. This was the high, this was the low. Now, look at the smaller structure inside this range that I have drawn. Let me use horizontal line. Let me use horizontal line. Look at the structure inside. The smaller structure. Now, what are those smaller structure? High, low. High, low. It came out, grab liquidity. It didn't break it. You can see. So that means this is our new low. High, this becomes our new low. Went up again. Went up again. See our new low here. Went up again. Give us this short-term high. Now, normally, what would I have expected? I'll be expecting that this short-term high will come, bounce to complete the new move. Do you understand now? To complete that move to the upside. But when you look everything that's here, is there a reason for this guy to go back? The only reason we have for it to go back is here. This area here. But when you look at it, let me make it bigger so you can all see this thing clearly. The only reason I have for it to go back is here. This is what I'm seeing here. For it to go back. Here. So which means that pound USD will drop a bit. See where it will play with people's mind though. That's why I said now it will drop a bit. I'll tell you fundamentals that were responsible for this. It will drop a bit, then it will start acting as if it's going back up. Now, if it drops into this region, it will create a fair value that will align with this structure. Can let me mark this again? We need to see something. See something here. Right. When you analyze the market, you need to be careful. You know, this is a low, isn't it? This is a low, right?
Yes, sir.
Is this a high? Is this a high?
Intermediate high.
That's the short-term high. See it?
Yes, sir.
Can you see that?
Yes.
Good. Now, when the market came down, look at this candle. Did this candle break this low? Did it break it?
It breaks it a little bit.
God bless you. Now, what is it trying to tell you? That the direction of the market has shifted bearish. Pound USD is selling. It has supported our analogy on the weekly time frame.
Okay.
Can you see that now? But it will not just continue selling. That is where the temptation is. Because of this order block here. So what will it do? It will come inside here. Then you see all those news we have on pound. You know, we have some news on pound for the week. Let's look at what we have. We see some news on pound for the week. Where are they? Can you see this flash PMI? Governor, this thing speaks tomorrow by 7 p.m. We have flash PMI on Tuesday, 9:30. I think we have, these are early news. Oh, that's nice. Oh, good. That they are early, very good in the week. Very early in the week. That makes it a good one. So 9:30 and 7 p.m. Nigerian time. Now, what would you expect? You want to see this happen. That if it drops here, it will quickly go back up. It will quickly go back up if the momentum is balanced. We do what to this region here. If you go back up to this region here, inside this region here, you might just see that quick push, then continue the selling. Continue to sell here. So what will be the best time for you to sell? The best time for you to sell will be starting out on Wednesday. You want to look for strong sales to the downside. Start out on Wednesday because you would see more of range here. This guy will sell tomorrow, no doubt. You have a quick sell here. You have a buy into this region, is your rejection, then you start seeing proper sales happening. And this, like I said, you see this pound USD, put it somewhere. At least from now to the next 2 months, this should be one of the currency pair you should face. Just stick with it. Sell, 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 sell opportunities. Sell, sell, sell opportunities from now to wherever into this region here. So pound USD also, I'm looking out for sell opportunities. If you go to the 4-hour time frame, according to what we've seen, what are we looking for? Remember what I said. Now I want to remember, analyze every time frame independently. Do not say I've analyzed it on one time frame, so it should be the same one. No, analyze them independently. Now look at what we have. Let's look at structure again. I have an intermediate term high. It was intermediate term low. This guy went higher to give us this guy here, isn't it? And now, can you see that break? It came straight down to break it. If an intermediate term high, if intermediate term structure is being broken, that tells you that the direction of the market has changed. The direction of the market has changed. That is when you have market change, that directional change in the market. If an intermediate term high is broken, not a short-term high. So now we have this low here broken. This is telling us that, hey, this guy will soon drop. Now, I have a region here that I'm looking out for. Remember, we marked out this region on the daily time frame, and it's still there on the 4-hour time frame. So what you will expect in the early hours of tomorrow is a quick sell into this region, and scalp that sell into this region. Then you begin to see this happen. Quick sell, then you begin to see this push to the upside. Now, if I use my Fibonacci level, let me use Fibonacci to mark from the swing high to wherever we have in the swing low, let's say into this region. Where's our 50%? We're looking at this region here. 50% of this region. So what would I be expecting? I'll be expecting that pound USD will retrace into this region. Now, if you look into that region, what would you see? You would see a fair value gap, isn't it? Can you see that? A fair value gap that aligns with a traditional support and resistance area. So what would you be looking out for? Looking out for this push into this region, then strong sales continue. So let's go back to the daily and see if it aligns with what we saw on the daily. Can you see this? Can you see this? Now on the daily, this is what we're looking for. Can you see? So we're using the 4 hours to refine it proper. So what you're looking out for on 4 hours, the retracement here, then you can start selling downside. So pound USD, buy and sell, but first for initial movement, sell into this region and look out for buy. It will buy into this area, come back again to this area, but we see this happening downside. So major move as sell opportunity. Now, if pound USD will be selling, gold will be selling, automatically that tells us that Euro USD should be doing what? Should be selling. Aussie USD should be selling. USD card, that's one I want to be tricky about because of the effect of government policy on crude oil. On crude oil globally. So we want to look into that one by itself. We just don't want to conclude that it should sell too. So let's look at USD card. USD card. USD Swiss. Okay. Next time I'll be looking at this pair in the long run. Let's see. USD card. Okay. All right. USD card. We said what we're looking for buy opportunities there, but we can't really say we're looking for buy opportunities because crude oil is acting up. The war what is happening is making crude oil to act very funny. So let's look at the structure first. First thing first, you can see the way we're analyzing this market. We're following a particular pattern of analysis. This is an intermediate term high, then give us this intermediate term low. This intermediate term low was responsible for this intermediate term high, and this is the move. If I use my Fibonacci, let's draw my Fibonacci from this low back to that high. I hope you're learning something here. Robert, I hope you're learning. Are you there? Is Robert there? Robert, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Clearly, sir.
All right then.
Yes, sir. Clearly.
Okay. So now from this low to this high, remember what I said earlier, 50%. Now if I mark up my 50%, see my 50%. USD CAD has dropped into that 50% region. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
USD CAD had dropped into that 50% region. So here should be a potential target. Now, by technical analysis, you might see USD CAD going up. It has dropped into that area on. Now let's look at the intermediate structure, short-term structures. Now this is a short-term high, short-term low, isn't it? This guy went up, came down. Did he take out this low? Did he take out this low? No. From this low again, it went up, took out this one, give us a new high. But all of these are highs, 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 highs. Ranging highs. So we're looking at it from what we're seeing now into this region, to this up region. And we're expecting it to come down to continue again to the upside. Now that down that I'm expecting it to come, let me put this line. You can see here. Can you see that bounce now? Can you see this candle rejection? Let me make it big. Can you see what I am drawing out here? See this here, up, here,
Up.
here, into this region, which is the traditional support and resistance. Can you see it? Support? This should be responsible for this, the upside. Now, when that candle came in last week, did you see that rejection from that region? Can you see the rejection? So this week, you might possibly not see any reaction happening on USD CAD. What you'll be seeing is more of a doji candle here, indecision. Indecision. That is why I said you should be careful of USD CAD. The price of crude oil will affect this pair. Canadian dollar is related to crude. Canadian dollar is related to crude. So this is affected by fundamental. This is one currency pair you should avoid. But you see anything clear. So what we'll have for this week may be more of what do we call it? An imbalance, an indecision candle, doji candle. Maybe from next week, if the post is clear for fundamentals, then you can begin to see the buy to the upside. But for now, this is where you are. Indecision. So this is one currency pair you should avoid. So for the remaining, I want to see dollar strength coming into the market. Now, when I mean dollar strength, I will look for gold, like I said, gold sell, pound USD sell, euro USD sell, Aussie USD buy, NZD USD buy, and sorry, sell. Aussie USD sell, NZD USD sell, euro USD sell, pound USD sell, gold USD sell, USD JPY buy, USD CHF buy. So I hope this alone is enough for you to make good money in the markets now, isn't it? For this week. Alone, it is enough for you to make good money in the market. Robert, are you there? You will complain say money no day. It's also say money day now. Hmm? Can you see that? There's money. So we'll look at this market for this week. I'll be dropping some analysis on signals in the Telegram channel. So you guys should stay tuned. As we see them, let's just stick to the currency pairs. Do not go outside this currency pairs. Stick to the currency pairs. Use the lowest lot size as possible based on your account size. If you are confused of where to enter, find a place you feel this market should work and use the lowest lot size. Let direction take you up. Let the direction cover you. Well, being even wrong with your entry, no problem. But let the direction cover you. If you use the proper lot size, direction will carry you. But if you use more than the lot size, more than what your accounts can offer, yes, you might be right with the direction. But because of the
You
time,
might break out of the market before starting.
you understand now, it might take you out before you start your direction. But if you use
Yes,
the lower lot size, it will give you time to breathe, then move you into that direction. That's one wise thing people do in the market. So I guess for now, start applying that. Do you understand? So once you get into profits, then you can start using your big lot size. Immediately you start entering, the market has turned, it has now going your direction, then you can start launching your huge lot sizes, take more money out of it. Do you understand? You understand now?
Sir. Thank you, sir.
You're very welcome. So that'll be
Yeah,
all
what
for
pleasure.
tonight. Thank you very much. I'll post this
Thank
on
you,
the
sir.
Telegram channel, the YouTube, so on YouTube channel, so you can as well go back to watch again. And I'll
Okay, sir.
share that in the Telegram channel later on.
Okay, sir.
So thank you. I wish you.
Don't forget to send the link to me, sir.
Oh, I'll send you the link. No problem. I'll send you the link.
Okay, sir. Okay, thank you, sir. God bless you, sir.
Amen.
Yes.
Amen.
Yes,
Have a
yes.
wonderful week ahead.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Good night to you too. Bye.